The beautiful soul. They were nothing to me. Just another gorgeous person in a crowd of people better than me. Then that one fated day of anxiety and depression, I overhear on the intercom, "Can I have courtesy help to the bakery?" Nothing new. Helped in there before, but that day was different. That day I was not okay. When I'm not okay, I talk. Too much. I revealed so much about my life in a very short period of time, but I didn't know anything about this person. They seemed nice enough, but there was nothing there. I kept helping them every day I could, like a basic routine. I thought nothing of it. Then I felt completely comfortable enough to ask random basic questions. We shared some interests, but also had so many varying viewpoints. Again, nothing new. But I wanted more. New people don't catch my attention or interest much, but they were different. So I started staying after work to help clean up, just to be near them. It was late. I was visibly uncomfortable about the idea of going home. They understood this, and asked me if I'd like to go to a park. I don't do solo interaction well, but I couldn't say no. I wanted to go. I wanted to experience this person. I wanted to figure out why they drew me in so much. We talked till about 1 or 2 a.m. in the park. Just sitting on the playground, enjoying my time, enjoying interaction. A concept that I hadn't felt in a long time. I drove home after dropping them off, but I couldn't end the story here. I asked them to hang out the next night. We went to the park, but didn't leave the car. We laughed and sang together so much on my iPod. Little Talks. Not just the song that cemented our friendship, but something I grew to enjoy with them more and more as time went on. Little Talks. We kept hanging out, going on adventures to places we both enjoyed and wanted to share with each other. I'd never been happier. For a short period of time, I was actually enjoying life. Skip forward to a very tragic night. Election night. My roommates, myself, and them. Crying together, not doing well. Then that moment, that one horrible, awful moment became a moment I will never forget for the rest of my life. The kiss. We kissed that night amongst the sadness after my roommates went to bed. I don't believe in heaven or a utopia, but that kiss and any kiss we had after that was the closest I will ever get. I just didn't realize it at the time. I wasn't in love. Not yet. Fast forward again. I've been staying the night at their place almost every night, or vice versa. We did everything together. They were my best friend. But deep in my heart, I knew I felt more. Then they got a new partner. We were never dating and I knew that, but seeing them fade from my life ever so slightly felt off. They were happy with this person, and their happiness was and will be my priority for the rest of my life. So I backed off a bit, started staying at my apartment without them, sleeping alone. I was empty. It wasn't long after that I quit my job. This was going to be good for me. I'll barely ever see them. I can move on. I've never been more wrong about anything in my life. We had a slight falling out, and I didn't see or hear from them for a couple weeks. I never stopped thinking about them. They left a bigger impact than any previous person in my life. So then I tried dating. Ended up with a person I was never meant to be with. But a couple of weeks before that, they had come back. And they were single. I pushed all of the feelings for them aside and tried to make this work. It didn't. I was in love. Not with my partner. I ended it. And now I die mentally more and more day by day because I'm in love with them, but I can never let them know. The short period they were gone was one of the most difficult things I've dealt with. I love them. I need them. I can't lose them. They're my world, so I remain unspoken about my feelings now, just so I can continue the experience that I was so hesitant to start. And as I sit outside writing this down, they sit inside. The most beautiful soul I've ever had the privilege of knowing is still in my life. My best friend is still here. And that's what we shall remain. I'm fine with that. As long as they're here, that's all that matters. As long as they're in my life. The beautiful soul.